After 15 years away, Daniel returns to a place that once felt like home. The morning is quiet, with a pale mist curling over the highway as dawn breaks. Shadows stretch across the road, blurring the familiar with the unknown. Each mile brings a growing sense of anticipation, as memories linger just out of reach. The world seems suspended between night and day, echoing Daniel's own uncertainty. In this moment, the journey is as much about what lies ahead as what has been left behind. The town remains much as it always has, quietly nestled within the valley. A persistent fog lingers, softening the edges of buildings and muffling distant sounds. Each morning, the mist rolls in, wrapping the streets in a gentle silvery haze. Through the heart of the valley, a slow-moving river winds its way, reflecting the muted light and carrying with it a sense of timelessness. The water's steady flow seems unchanged by the passing years, much like the town itself. Life here moves at a measured pace, shaped by the rhythm of the fog and the river. The absence of the bridge is more than just a missing structure. It represents a profound gap in the landscape and in the lives of those who once relied on it. Its significance is felt in the daily routines that have been disrupted and in the memories of shared journeys across its span. Without the bridge, the community faces a lingering sense of loss, as if a vital connection has been severed. The empty space where it once stood serves as a constant reminder of what has been taken away. This void is not only physical, but also emotional, echoing the importance the bridge held for generations. Daniel steps onto the muddy bank, the steady patter of rain mingling with the earthy scent rising from the ground. The air carries a faint tang of rust, hinting at the metal remnants hidden beneath layers of fallen leaves. Before him, the remains of the old wooden bridge stretch across the river, its weathered beams jutting out at odd angles. Moss clings to the splintered wood, and puddles gather in the hollows where planks have long since vanished. The river itself moves quietly, reflecting the gray sky and the broken structure above. Daniel pauses, taking in the scene, aware of the history lingering in every detail. Daniel stands quietly by the water's edge, his gaze fixed on the gentle ripples before him. Memories from years gone by surface in his mind, each one carrying its own sense of longing and nostalgia. The stillness of the moment allows him to confront the emotions he has carried, both the joys and the sorrows. As he reflects, the weight of his experiences settles around him, shaping the person he has become. The water's calmness offers a silent comfort, inviting Daniel to find peace in his recollections. Daniel remembers the sound of his father's voice resonating through the hills, a memory that lingers in his mind. The words spoken were often warnings, cautioning him against unseen dangers and mistakes. These echoes carry not just advice, but also the weight of emotions that were never fully addressed. As Daniel reflects, he feels a mixture of longing and regret, wishing some conversations had ended differently. The hills seem to amplify these feelings, reminding him of moments left unresolved and the complex bond he shared with his father. For years, Daniel tried to outrun the memories that haunted him, believing distance could erase the pain of his past. Yet, as time passed, the weight of what he left behind only grew heavier. Now, he stands at a crossroads, confronted by the inevitability of return. The moment of reckoning has arrived, forcing Daniel to face the truths he once avoided. This journey is no longer about escape, but about acceptance and understanding. In confronting his history, Daniel hopes to find the closure he desperately seeks. As the gentle notes of a slow piano drift through the air, a soft wind stirs, carrying with it the subtle sounds of a flowing river. In the distance, thunder rumbles quietly, underscoring the sense of transformation and introspection. The atmosphere invites a moment of pause, encouraging reflection on what has passed and what lies ahead. Each element blends seamlessly, creating a space where change feels both inevitable and serene. The mood is contemplative, allowing thoughts to settle and new perspectives to emerge. In this tranquil setting, the journey continues, shaped by both memory and anticipation. Daniel stands before the unfinished bridge, a structure that holds deep personal meaning. This bridge was his father's final project, envisioned as a way to reunite a town long divided by the river. Its incomplete span serves as both a reminder of his father's dedication and the dreams left unrealized. For the community, the bridge represents hope, a promise of connection and renewed unity. Daniel feels the weight of its significance, knowing that finishing the bridge could restore not only the town's physical link, but also its sense of togetherness. Daniel regarded the old bridge with a sense of indifference, convinced that its purpose had long since faded. He argued that the community had outgrown the need for such a structure, pointing to newer roads and modern conveniences as evidence. To him, the bridge was merely a relic, occupying space without offering real value. This dismissive perspective shaped his interactions, making him unreceptive to concerns about the bridge's historical or practical significance. Daniel's unwavering stance set the tone for an impending conflict, as others in the community saw things quite differently. Daniel sits quietly as his father gently explains the meaning behind the bridge. With a calm voice, his father shares that the bridge is not simply a structure to cross, but a symbol of connection between people, ideas, and places. He emphasizes that while the bridge may not always be necessary, its presence reminds us of the importance of reaching out and building relationships. Daniel listens, absorbing the deeper significance, and feels a sense of understanding begin to form. The conversation is filled with warmth and vulnerability, as his father encourages him to see beyond practicality and appreciate the value of connection. This emotional exchange leaves Daniel reflecting on the bridges in his own life, both literal and metaphorical. In the wake of their heated argument, a heavy silence settled between them. Daniel's decision to leave was abrupt, leaving unresolved emotions and questions lingering in the air. The unfinished bridge, once a symbol of their shared dreams, now stood as a stark reminder of what was left incomplete. Its absence weighed on their relationship, highlighting the distance that had grown between them. Each day, the gap seemed to widen, making reconciliation feel increasingly out of reach. The bridge, both literal and metaphorical, became a testament to promises unfulfilled and the challenges they had yet to overcome. 15 years have passed, yet the bridge remains unchanged, a silent witness to the memories Daniel carries. As he steps onto its familiar planks, the air feels heavy with the echoes of the past. Daniel senses the tension that still lingers, woven into the very fabric of the place. Unresolved emotions surface, reminding him of moments left unfinished and words never spoken. The bridge, once a backdrop to pivotal events in his life, now stands as a symbol of both distance and connection. Daniel pauses, absorbing the significance of his return, uncertain of what closure, if any, awaits him here. Daniel runs his fingers along the weathered wooden posts of the bridge, feeling the rough grain beneath his touch. The coolness of the aged timber sends a shiver up his arm, grounding him in the present while memories from years past begin to surface. Each groove and notch in the wood seems to tell a story, recalling moments of laughter and quiet reflection he once shared here. The scent of damp earth and moss rises, mingling with the familiar creak of the boards underfoot. As Daniel lingers, his tactile connection to the bridge becomes a bridge itself, linking him to cherished fragments of his childhood. The simple act of touching the wood evokes a sense of nostalgia, reminding him of how much has changed, and yet how much remains the same. In the distance, flashes of lightning illuminate the horizon, casting fleeting shadows across the landscape. The river continues its steady journey, its persistent flow echoing the undercurrent of emotion that fills the air. Raindrops begin to gather, their gentle patter gradually intensifying as the storm approaches. Each element, lightning, water, and rain, combines to heighten the atmosphere, mirroring the tension and gravity of the moment. The natural world seems to respond, amplifying the emotional weight that hangs between every breath and silence. As Daniel sits quietly, memories of past conversations drift through his mind. He reflects on the moments that slipped away, words left unsaid, and the subtle ache of unresolved goodbyes. The sense of connection he once felt lingers, mingling with the emptiness of loss. Daniel wonders how these unfinished exchanges continue to shape him, their echoes influencing his choices and emotions. He recognizes that some questions may never find answers, and some stories remain incomplete. Yet, within this uncertainty, he discovers a quiet strength, accepting that meaning can be found even in what remains unfinished. The future, he realizes, is still open, waiting to be written. Daniel steps into his father's old workshop, a place where time appears to have paused. Sunlight filters through the windows, illuminating floating dust motes that dance in the still air. The workbenches are lined with neatly arranged tools, each one carefully placed as if waiting to be used again. Shelves hold jars of nails and screws, untouched for years. The scent of aged wood and metal lingers, evoking memories of days spent working side by side. In this quiet space, every detail seems to echo with the presence of the past, inviting Daniel to reflect on what once was. On the desk, Daniel discovers a handwritten note, its edges slightly worn from being handled with care. As he reads the words, a wave of emotion washes over him. The message is from his father, encouraging Daniel to finish building the bridge, not for anyone else, but for himself. The note speaks of hope, resilience, and the importance of personal fulfillment. Daniel feels the weight of his father's belief in him and the gentle urging to pursue his own dreams. In that quiet moment, the note becomes more than just ink on paper. It is a heartfelt reminder of love and support, guiding Daniel toward his next step. Daniel carefully unfolds the faded blueprints, tracing the lines and notes left by the original architect. As he examines the drawings, it becomes clear that the bridge was never intended for cars or trucks. Instead, its wide walkways and gathering spaces were designed to encourage people to meet, linger, and share moments together. The plans emphasize benches, gardens, and scenic overlooks, all meant to foster connection and community. This thoughtful design reveals the architect's vision, a bridge that brings people closer, serving as a place for relationships to flourish rather than simply a route for transportation. Beyond its physical structure, the bridge represents a powerful symbol of connection and understanding. Daniel's father envisioned it not merely as a feat of engineering, but as a pathway to peace between communities that had long been divided. The bridge stands as a testament to the belief that true progress is measured not only by what we build, but by the harmony we foster. Its arches and spans embody hope, inviting people to cross divides and embrace unity. In this way, the project transcends its practical purpose, becoming a lasting legacy of reconciliation and shared humanity. Daniel sits quietly, the weight of recent events settling around him. In the stillness, he begins to piece together the true significance of his father's work. The bridge was never just a structure. It was a symbol of connection, hope, and progress for the entire community. Daniel realizes that his father's legacy extends far beyond engineering. It is rooted in the lives touched and the futures shaped by his vision. As understanding dawns, Daniel feels a profound sense of responsibility and pride. The bridge now stands as a testament to his father's enduring purpose, inspiring Daniel to carry that legacy forward. As Daniel reflects on his journey, he finds himself deeply moved by his father's unwavering vision. The lessons and values passed down have ignited a sense of purpose within him, encouraging him to think beyond immediate challenges. Inspired by the possibility of creating something lasting, Daniel begins to imagine the impact his actions could have on future generations. He weighs his options carefully, determined to honor his father's legacy while forging his own path. With renewed motivation, Daniel looks ahead, ready to embrace the opportunities and responsibilities that lie before him. Daniel steps onto the bridge once more, his resolve evident as he grips the toolbox tightly. The sight of decayed wood and fraying ropes reminds him of the challenges ahead, yet he does not hesitate. As he begins to work, Daniel contemplates the meaning of forgiveness. He understands now that true forgiveness is not simply spoken. It is revealed through the choices we make and the effort we invest. Each nail he drives and each rope he replaces becomes a testament to his commitment. Through these actions, Daniel seeks to mend not only the bridge, but also the wounds of the past. Daniel sets to work on the bridge, his focus drawing the attention of several local children. Intrigued by his efforts, they approach and offer their assistance, eager to be part of the project. As they work together, the children ask Daniel why the bridge is so important. Daniel explains that the bridge is more than just a structure. It represents hope and opportunity. He tells them that it is meant for anyone who wishes to start anew, providing a path for those seeking a second chance. The children listen intently, inspired by the idea that their efforts could help others find a fresh beginning. As the afternoon progresses, Daniel and the children join forces, their teamwork evident in every task. Together, they hammer wood, pass tools, and carefully reconstruct the bridge, each person contributing to the project's success. The atmosphere gradually transforms, moving from the crisp coolness of morning to the gentle warmth of evening. With every nail driven and plank secured, a sense of hope and accomplishment grows among the group. The changing light reflects their renewed optimism, casting a golden glow over their shared achievement. As daylight fades, Daniel sifts through his father's possessions and uncovers a weathered cassette tape. Curiosity leads him to play it, and the room fills with the soft crackle of static. Gradually, his father's familiar voice emerges, carrying words of wisdom shaped by experience. He speaks gently about the challenges of starting over, emphasizing that true strength lies in humility. The message encourages Daniel to approach life's setbacks with patience and openness, reminding him that growth often comes from accepting help and learning from mistakes. In this quiet moment, Daniel feels a renewed sense of guidance and connection, inspired by his father's enduring advice. As the video draws to a close, moments of laughter and genuine connection fill the air. Children's voices echo, mingling with the gentle shimmer of water reflections, creating an atmosphere of renewal. The music transitions to a hopeful tone, underscoring the sense of optimism. At the heart of these scenes stands the rebuilt bridge, a powerful symbol of forgiveness and the promise of new beginnings. Its presence reminds us that healing is possible and that communities can come together to move forward. The final images leave us with a lasting impression of unity and hope. After 2 days of dedicated effort, Daniel finally completes the bridge. He stands quietly at its edge, taking in the view as the sun sets, casting a warm glow over the newly built structure and the river flowing beneath. The tranquil scene reflects both the hard work and the sense of accomplishment that comes with finishing a challenging task. The bridge, now illuminated by the fading light, stands as a testament to Daniel's perseverance. As the day draws to a close, the landscape is transformed, highlighting the connection between determination and achievement. He moves quietly across the bridge, the gentle rhythm of his footsteps echoing in the stillness. Each stride carries the weight of past experiences, memories surfacing with every glance at the water below. Unspoken words linger in the air, shaping his thoughts as he continues forward. The bridge itself seems to hold a silent witness to his journey, connecting moments of reflection and hope. As he walks, the world around him fades into the background, leaving only the path ahead and the memories he carries. Daniel's hand moves slowly across the smooth wooden railing, his touch lingering as if absorbing the history and character of the bridge. The subtle gesture highlights his deep connection to the place, suggesting that this moment holds personal significance. The texture of the wood beneath his fingertips serves as a tangible link between Daniel and his surroundings. Through this simple act, a sense of calm and reflection is conveyed, inviting us to consider what the bridge represents for him. The close-up draws attention to the intimacy of the experience, making the scene feel both immediate and meaningful. Midway across, Daniel comes to a gentle halt. The wind stirs around him, carrying the fresh scent of cedar and rain. These familiar aromas evoke memories from his past, filling him with a quiet nostalgia. He finds himself reflecting on moments long gone, the simple joys and bittersweet experiences that shaped his journey. In this tranquil pause, Daniel feels both connected to the present and transported to earlier days, as the natural world gently reminds him of where he has been and where he is now. He pauses, reflecting on his father's words. In that moment, he understands that the bridge was merely a symbol, not the destination. The true purpose lay in the lessons learned and the growth experienced along the way. His father's wisdom resonates deeply, revealing that the journey itself was what mattered most. This realization brings a sense of clarity and gratitude as he embraces the newfound understanding. The path he traveled was about connection, patience, and discovery. Far beyond the physical structure of the bridge, Daniel stands by the riverbank, holding the weathered letter that has remained unanswered for years. With a quiet resolve, he releases it into the flowing water, watching as the paper drifts along the current before slowly sinking beneath the surface. This simple act carries profound meaning, marking his decision to let go of lingering regrets and memories tied to the past. As the letter disappears from view, Daniel feels a sense of relief, as if a weight has been lifted. The river continues on its course, indifferent yet constant, echoing the idea that life moves forward regardless of what is left behind. The letter floats gently through the air, its descent slowed as if time itself pauses to watch. It lands softly on the surface of the water, sending subtle ripples outward. The tranquil sounds of the river blend with the whisper of the wind, creating a peaceful backdrop. Birds sing in the distance, their melodies gradually fading as the letter drifts further away. This quiet moment evokes a sense of reflection and calm as nature embraces the message carried by the current. As the quiet settles in, Daniel feels a deep sense of peace wash over him. The world seems to pause, allowing a moment of reflection and calm. Overhead, the sun glistens on the surface of the tranquil river, its gentle light illuminating the serene landscape. The stillness of the water mirrors Daniel's newfound tranquility, creating a harmonious connection between his inner state and the natural beauty around him. In this peaceful silence, time feels suspended, offering a rare opportunity for clarity and rest. Bridges are more than just physical structures spanning rivers or valleys. They represent vital connections in our lives. By linking distant places, bridges make travel and communication possible, fostering interaction and exchange. On a deeper level, they symbolize the relationships and emotional ties that bring people together. Just as a bridge unites two shores, our bonds with others help us overcome obstacles and reach new understanding. In many cultures, bridges are seen as powerful metaphors for unity and cooperation. Their presence reminds us that connection is essential, both in the world around us and within our communities. Daniel sits quietly, contemplating the void left by his father's absence. Though his father never physically crossed the bridge that separated them, Daniel feels a subtle reassurance. He senses that, in some way, his father has found tranquility on the other side. This realization brings Daniel a measure of comfort, allowing him to let go of lingering questions. The bridge, once a symbol of distance, now represents a passage to peace. Daniel's reflections help him accept what cannot be changed, and he begins to move forward with a gentler heart. Forgiveness is often misunderstood as a momentary decision, but in reality, it unfolds as a continuous journey. This process involves gradual healing, where emotions are acknowledged and worked through over time. Reconciliation may not happen instantly. Instead, it requires patience and commitment from all involved. As individuals move forward, they confront past hurts and learn to let go, fostering personal growth. The path to forgiveness is unique for everyone, shaped by their experiences and willingness to heal. Ultimately, viewing forgiveness as an ongoing journey allows for deeper understanding and lasting change. In life, the bridges we rebuild are rarely made of steel or stone. Instead, they are formed from moments of bravery and the gradual healing that comes with time. These intangible connections help us overcome past difficulties, mend relationships, and move forward. Each act of courage lays a new foundation, while patience and understanding strengthen the structure. Unlike physical bridges, These are built within ourselves and between others, often invisible but deeply significant. Their presence shapes our journey, guiding us toward reconciliation and growth. The story, The Bridge We Never Crossed, delves into the complex interplay between forgiveness and silence. It examines how unresolved moments and unspoken words can shape relationships, sometimes creating barriers that seem insurmountable. Yet, within this quiet tension lies the potential for change. The narrative invites us to consider what it means to let go of past grievances and to imagine new ways of connecting. Through its characters and their choices, the story suggests that even when a bridge remains uncrossed, the possibility of building new paths forward is always present. Ultimately, it is a reflection on the courage required to move beyond silence and embrace reconciliation. In quiet moments of reflection, the importance of emotional connections becomes clear. These bonds shape our experiences and influence the paths we choose, often in ways that words cannot express. Decisions made in silence can leave lasting impressions, echoing through our lives long after the moment has passed. The subtle power of these choices reminds us that not every meaningful action is accompanied by conversation. Instead, it is often the unspoken gestures and feelings that define our relationships and guide our futures. In the end, it is clear that acts of courage, forgiveness, and the willingness to rebuild are not just fleeting experiences. They play a vital role in defining who we are and how we move forward. These moments become the foundation upon which we build our future, influencing our relationships and personal growth. By embracing them, we allow ourselves to heal and to thrive. Ultimately, it is these choices that give our lives meaning and direction.